Hello, and welcome to Jacksonville Roller Derby's Diversity and Inclusivity Program. We've created this program to highlight and address issues impacting JRD and the roller derby community as a whole. In just a moment, we will cover program goals, but first, we would like to start with a bit of housekeeping. First and foremost, we want to acknowledge that this program was created by white individuals of varying orientation, neurodiversities, and physical abilities. While we have done our best to research and present primary resources from people with lived experience and expertise in each group, we recognize that the work we have done does not and will never replace those lived experiences. We also acknowledge that topics of oppression, discrimination, equity, and justice are complex, with innumerable linking factors and connections. We are not scholars or experts in any of these subjects. Because of this, we cannot dive as deeply into each subject as it deserves, and we encourage everyone to continue pursuing and engaging with concepts related to and beyond the limited information presented here. We have made great efforts to present these topics as factually as possible, but we are human and therefore subject to error. We openly accept all critiques and recognize that this document will change as we progress in our knowledge and understanding. We also want to acknowledge that the ideas contained herein are not solely our own. We are incredibly grateful to Dreadlocked and Loaded for sharing her wisdom, expertise, and critique, as well as others who will be highlighted later on. We are always open to feedback to improve this training and will provide contact information for feedback at the end of each section. Before we begin, we will be utilizing the following expectations for all participants. Aim to be present. We are all busy and often distracted, which can prevent us from being fully present in the moment. We ask that you please consider some of the following techniques to bring you into the present prior to this training. 1. 10 minutes before you join us, jot down things that are occupying your thoughts. Number 2, take 5 deep breaths, inhaling through the nose and out through the mouth. As you do this, think about what is occupying your thoughts. Are you stressed out? Are you hungry? Are you tired? Are you reluctant to participate? If you are able to take actions to remedy some of these distractions, please do so. Number 3, grab a snack and a glass of water. And number 4, place your phone far enough away from yourself that it is not easy to pick up and look at. Come with curiosity. We are all coming into these topics with a range of emotional investment and prior knowledge. We ask that instead of coming into each program day ready to affirm or challenge the content, you come with curiosity. Give yourself room to formulate new questions. Embrace creative thinking. Try to look at the material from an angle not already familiar to you. Share your truth and listen to others' truths. We all come from different life experiences and learning paths. No two people have identical journeys in life. While we will be speaking in very broad strokes, know that even within communities and identities, people can and do have a wide range of experiences. We will not be able to cover them all. Please don't speak on behalf of other people's experiences. Instead, speak of your own and listen to other people's experiences with a lens of curiosity and empathy. We can't be articulate all the time. Recognize that we don't always have the words to say what we want to say. We worry that we will mess up or say something politically incorrect. Together, we're aiming to give grace for people to ask questions, share thoughts, and use language they know, even if it is not the language we would prefer. We encourage league mates to bring questions to program trainers who will focus less on the correctness of the phrasing and more on the content of the question. We will assume that everyone is coming from a place of personal growth until shown otherwise. This is a space for learning. As previously stated, we all come from different backgrounds and different life experiences. This program was written with the intent to be as inclusive to learning as possible. That means there may be content you already know, which, is awesome. There may be content that's new to you. That's amazing. That's great. And there may be content that makes you think, well, yeah, I kind of know that. But what's obvious for some people might not be obvious or even imaginable to others. We ask that you practice patience and compassion for yourself and others, just as you would for new skills and strategies being introduced on the track. Leave the devil at the door. In this program, we'll be discussing groups of people who have encountered and continue to encounter systematic oppressions. Hours of research has been put into this program. While it is not perfect, if you feel compelled to challenge the ideas presented here, we ask that you come to leadership prepared with citations and sources to back up that challenge. For example, if we reach our section on body justice and you argue fat people would be better skaters if they lost weight, we will require you to share where you found those facts. Anecdotal evidence or personal opinions will not be accepted. Please bring peer-reviewed scholarly articles to support your claims. This program will consist of the following sections: racism and anti-Semitism, sexuality and gender discrimination, disability and ableism, ageism, body inclusivity and fat discrimination, economic diversity and classism, healthy self and relationships. We understand that many of these topics invoke strong feelings within people and will be uncomfortable at times. We ask that you attempt to sit with the discomfort and explore within yourself what is behind that discomfort. Self-exploration is often where the growth occurs. If you have concerns or critiques about any of the subject matter, please email your program directors. For JRD, that is the Member Relations Representative. A supplemental program journal has been provided to JRD League members and is available by emailing jrdbod@gmail.com. This optional tool is available to help guide your learning experience. Instructions are provided within each section. Please direct any additional questions to your league representative. For JRD, that is Member Relations. Lastly, the information we provide is just the tip of the proverbial iceberg. We hope that you dive beneath the surface to discover the uniqueness of your own community and explore topics that we failed to address, the communities we failed to mention, and the individuals we were unable to offer the spotlight to at this time. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery. Let's end with a deep breath. We can't wait to begin section 1 with you all.